Yo, you know what it is? It's the Jabba Jaws, Vulgar Desperado.
Gentleman bastard.
Here today talking about the DBZ trailer for the latest movie coming out. DBZ, wow, no, it's Dragon Ball Super, Hero. Dragon Ball Super Hero, the new latest trailer 3 that came out. And just kind of give our thoughts, theories, and hopes and slight expectations for the next movie here.
Yeah, the next little slice piece of old school heaven that we can call it. Hopefully.
Yeah, and I mean overall, like I'll say this latest trailer made me more excited for the movie than like the original one, and part of that is like comes from the new images they've released. They showed like more pictures of Gohan and Piccolo, which was actually like really sick. It looks like, I mean, even from the trailer itself, it kind of looks like it's a Gohan Piccolo movie, which is, we'll kind of go into that a little bit more. One of the things though, in the new character posters they release, you see the boys Goten and Trunks. That's pretty fucking exciting. You got like Broly in there. You got 18, Pan. There's a lot of niggas in this movie.
Yeah, like going through, it seems like the lineup is about to be pretty heavy. I'm kind of excited to see what exactly they're going to do with, I mean, we already know Goku and Vegeta are on the planet with Beerus and Bison. They're training. They're doing their thing. So is it going to be kind of like when the time Goku was dead, they're going up against Garlic Jr. back then, Vegeta's off planet trying to train and everything. Yeah. So I'm thinking like, hey, this is the Goku-less, Vegeta-less team again.
Yeah, it is Gohan like and Piccolo.
Old school.
And Krillin is in there too, I mean, I don't think main, but
I don't think he will be, but if it's going to be the boys, Goten and Trunks, and they're going to take up the mantle right there, like, honestly, I'm kind of excited for that, because that's that gripping type of, oh my God, no Goku, no Vegeta, wait a second.
Right, what do we do? Yeah.
And it's just, these are still powerhouses, though. These fools, now especially, like, the niggas bang.
Right. Well, and that's what, I mean, might as well just kind of dive into that. Like, I think what a lot of fans have been asking for, with Dragon Ball Super is to see the others. Like, we're like, okay, Goku and Vegeta are here. Like, they're at the pinnacle. We're good. What about Earth? What about Gohan? What about Goten? What about Trunks? What about Piccolo? What about the rest of the Z fighters? And I think what is kind of the most exciting thing about that movie is you're maybe getting your first taste of that. You know what I mean? Like, this could lead into some spin-offs where you're seeing adventures on, like, the Gohan side. I mean, like, if you know some DBZ lore, like, Akira Toriyama wanted to make Gohan the lead.
He did.
At one point. And
that was why he set it up so well with Gohan versus Cell. To show that Gohan could have the power push up to that potential to surpass Goku when the time needed to be. So it's like, yeah, we were ready.
Passing the mantle. Watch the old DBZ opening.
Exactly.
Like when Gohan, became adult Gohan and really teen Gohan again, but actual teen Gohan, not pre-teen Gohan.
About to be Gohan.
Like it's like Gohan was literally about to be the main, but the fans and the studios and the company wanted Goku. So here we are. No complaining there, but it would be kind of tight to see Gohan in his own light with, Piccolo as the Road Dog again, and
exactly, like the way, especially the way that those two fight in tandem, like it was always let's fight together. Like you get Goku and Vegeta, they're fighting on their own. They're always off on their own, doing their own thing to fight this guy, to fight them guys, whatever.
Or tag teaming out.
Exactly, but just to see these two, Piccolo and Gohan, like first off, this is the mentor, the student, and they always have been the hey. What do you think I should do, Piccolo?
And I think they teamed up in the Tournament of Power. I think they did.
They were the only ones that followed the plan.
Yeah, that's right. And I mean, honestly, if you add in Krillin, you got the ultimate teamwork squad right there, because there was those three originally.
Once again, Garlic Jr. part, them three going.
They even fucking the same saga when Yamcha, Tien, and Chaozu died.
Everybody was done.
Piccolo looked at Krillin. The multi-form technique. He said, "Bitch, let's get it." And then Gohan said, dodge!
It was just like, if they're going to go back, especially to these teams, and just I think they're gonna be. It's gonna be those gripping type of fights where you're like, yeah, this is what I want. Like, how are they gonna actually pull this out their ass because it's leveled again, it's
Yeah.
even. There's not gonna be okay. You know, I still got one more form, and all you
Right.
gotta do is push it out of me. Nah, this is Gohan we're talking about. Is he gonna go ultimate? Like, I see him with the power, the silver power around him. But is that just regular Gohan, or is that him in his ultimate form? If he's still even doing that.
Well, and that's
'Cause-
kind of like a good question because now there are rumors. I mean, even the trailer itself, there's a new form, a new evolution. And, you know, in some ways that could be vague. Are they talking about Gohan? Are they talking about Piccolo? Are they talking about the bad guys, right?
Exactly.
So you don't really know. But from the trailers, you know, you're kind of looking at it, and you're like, hey, even though these cats is hella strong, they got some people that might be, you know, contenders. Because, you know, as silly as they kind of are, the Red Ribbon Army, they did make Cell. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, the Red Ribbon Army has been a pain in Goku's ass.
It's always been the androids with the Red
Exactly.
Ribbon Army.
You know, the androids
first
are
one was
strong
what?
as shit.
Hater was that fool, the very first android
Yeah.
we really pop up.
But it was
in
like a game of
DBZ.
Goku's friend.
Yeah. But it's
the
like,
Dragon Ball.
just, yep. But it's just, I mean, the androids, Red Ribbon Army, it's the perfect ploy, especially for Gohan. How many times
Kind of take up the mantle again.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you know what? I think Gohan actually did fight the Red Ribbon Army. Yeah, he did. He fought General Tao in DBZ.
When he was saying Super Saiyan.
Yeah, when he came out the Hyperbolic Time show. Yeah,
It's
so.
like, and it's just, he even had the picture of Goku when he was fighting him for that second. Like, wait a second. And it's like, hey,
Yeah,
you
they
fought his
couldn't-
son.
yeah,
That's what it is.
yeah.
You know, you're a robot now. You think you're stronger. Goku's son got you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So
Red
it's like
Ribbon.
it's exciting to kind of see them come back and to see what they can do. I have a theory that these two new little robot, alien, whatever Red Ribbon things they made, the gray-headed guys,
the androids.
yeah, they're gonna fuse together and do maybe some cell-like activity, become some pain in the ass for Gohan and Piccolo, and that's kind of my like theory at like what's gonna be the big bad because you know these two fools are strong as hell. You know, Piccolo and Gohan are really really strong, so something's gotta like give to like make it an actual challenge because even though you want to see like cool struggles, you don't really want to watch this movie thinking I know you can get a little bit stronger. Like, you want to actually see him at the actually want to see him get pushed, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to watch them thinking like, all right guys, come on, stop playing around. Like,
And then I think something to add to your theory as well is the fusion dance could also be the way that these guys fuse, just based on Goten and Trunks' appearance being in it. They might be messing it up, but they are doing the fusion form.
That's true.
And then you got to
hopefully they get it right. I want to see that. That would be so fucking sick.
And just to add even more to it, like Red Ribbon is always watching Goku. Goku and Vegeta literally just did this last movie against Broly. They just did the fusion dance.
Yeah,
so putting that into it with the way that the Red Ribbon are always on Goku's ass, like niggas might
learn the
fuse.
data.
they might say, wait a second, the Patora dance and being Red Ribbon and their androids, I don't think they're gonna mess up.
I mean, hell, they might have even saw fucking Beerus.
Yeah,
because Beerus can.
If they try and copy Destroyer power,
that'd be
come
wild.
On now.
Yeah,
come on. The only thing
know.
I don't think they'll be able to touch still would be the angelic part for
that's true.
No matter how many times they saw him, he probably just come in as a blurred little data or something like that. But I just feel everything else like it might be the fusion dance to kind of top everything off just based off of some of the appearances from still pictures.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be some kind of like, I think, merger, just knowing the Red Ribbon, like at least from the Cell Saga and then Super Android 13, like, these fools like come together to, be a pain in the ass.
You think that we're strong now.
Yeah, exactly.
Even in Super 17 in like GT form, the Super 17 from Hell with the regular 17 are both of the 17s becoming that Super 17. It's like they're always merged with androids.
I think there's a high chance for some kind of merger, and I mean that would be tight. I mean, like at the end of the trailer, as you saw earlier, like there's like a pod, and maybe Cell's coming back. That's another internet theory right there, which I wouldn't hate. I don't hate that idea, but at the same time, like I don't know. Dragon Ball Super is in a weird place. You got a lot of people that are like mad that so much things are getting rehashed or redone or bringing back. But at the same time, yeah, you know. But at the same time, like I kind of look at it as world building. Like Dragon Ball Z has been done for like a good 20 years. GT doesn't count because that's literally not Akira Toriyama.
Yep.
And so if this is a story that's been done for 20 years, we kind of got to work our way up to Oob. Technically speaking,
exactly.
You know,
with
so
the way that GBZ does end in that function, like we do got to make it to Oob.
Yeah,
so.
you know, and I think the way, you know, a lot of these stories are kind of being like built. He's like, whether he's, you know, expanding on certain lores that happen from Z, or you know, like movies like Brawly, he's like taking ideas from the movies that he's like, hey, let's make this canon now. You know, it still expands the world of DBZ. Like Goku and Vegeta. In Super are really, really strong, but they're technically not the strongest if you're reading it currently. Yeah. You know, if you've seen the Broly movie, they had to go to Gogeta, right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Beerus and Whis technically are kicking it, and they could beat Goku and Vegeta. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Still,
so
like
we ended Z with Goku as number 1. He was going to pass it on to Oob. But right now, Goku and Vegeta are both sitting at like 5, 6, 7, and 8. You know, if you're not including Jiren in the other universes, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's maybe not like 6, 7, 8. That's a little,
a little bit,
but a
little, but it's just. I mean, it's nice that they're at a level, but they're still training for them tier levels that kind of are like, all right, can we watch you train for this? Do we have to watch you do a big ass battle again, like we just watched with Tournament of Power?
Right.
Like, I think we kind of overplayed the entire Goku Vegeta and how much stronger they could be right now.
Right.
Especially that they want to be training for whatever stages they're going to, just trying to be at now. Like, they're gonna find their different ways, but
I mean, where it's at, and I won't go into like spoilers of the manga because I know you haven't read it, and if anyone listens, but like
for the listeners,
for the listeners, you know, it's working where it's at right now, but I think. Especially because Akira Toriyama right now, he's not drawing Super. You know, he's kind of doing the stories. You know, he's older and your hands kind of get fucked up and whatnot. We should easily, and this is what I hope this movie, Dragon Ball Superhero, is the start of. You know, the starting point of I don't want to say spin-off series, but yeah, a spin-off series where it's like a concurrent series where it's like, hey, what about the other characters that can get stronger that are Earth's defenders right now?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Red Ribbon is clearly still there. Who's protecting the planet? Well, we got Gohan, Piccolo, you know, Goten and Trunks. Like, you know, like there's...
And then to see Krillin in 18, like, especially the fact that you think sometimes being that 18 and 17 are androids, they don't really age. But it's like I like the progression that they always show at 18.
Yeah.
Like, she is a mother. She does all of these things, and it's like, yo, I can see it now. Like, you're still, you were an android. I know that the bomb's gone, but it's like, y'all are still human just like everybody else around you. So, yes, let's put you in there. Like, unlimited power, be damned. Y'all can still do what the hell you need to do. Like, y'all,
it's still, you know, part of the kind of defenders, too, you know, and I mean...
are we going to bring Tien back into this? Like, Tien is Fool's always training. Always. Yeah. Like, I feel he is higher up in the scales all the time, but it's just like, we don't show him and what he trains through. Like, Tri-Beam take a lot out of that nigga. Come on now.
You're right.
Like, has he finally mastered it?
Yeah, right. That's a good question.
I'm just wondering. I want to see him do Tri-Beam without... right afterwards.
15 years later, and I still... God damn it.
Like, he can be the next freaking Master Roshi, you know? Like, I can see, especially he has a school, you know?
Yeah,
he could be the next Master Roshi. Like, I'm not saying he has to have the Fountain of Youth, but... let him master Tri-Beam.
Right. And I mean, really, I'm also super excited for Goten and Trunks just in the general. Goten is literally my favorite character.
Yeah,
one of my favorites.
Right
and yeah, you know, like, and I want to see, I mean, they're fucking up the Fusion Day. And so, you know, I'm down for the jokes and all that shit, but they have to get it like good. I want to see Teen Gotenks. I want to see this cocky motherfucker
just come in there.
Yo,
could you imagine with the Kamikami freaking Ghost?
Kamikaze Ghost, hit him with the Super Saiyan 3. Yo, like, we just can't miss that opportunity.
Like, that's the one thing. If that happens to them actually being Gotenks, the real fusion of it, not the let's be fat, let's be old, but the actual.
Yeah, I think it's like
I'm gonna be
that.
ready
The
for that.
movie will definitely lose points for me if we don't get a good version of Gotenks.
Yeah.
I don't care if we do the jokes. I'm down for the laughs, but
Yeah.
you gotta hit the real Gotenks.
I mean, I
And
need some galactic donuts.
yeah,
damn it.
man, I need to see some Merkins, you know. I want to see them come up, and I'm curious to how Trunks and Goten are gonna be. Like, this is literally the first time you've ever seen like them. Is Goten gonna be like Goten was a cheery kid. He was very like rewatching Dragon Ball Z. And like around the World Tournament time when Gohan was like coming up, he trained Videl and teaching Goten to fly and shit. It's like especially when you put on the subtitles, the original like actual dialogue, like they really comment a lot about how Goten is like Goku, but not just in looks and in his personality. So I'm curious if he's gonna grow into that, or like, are they gonna go that GT route? Is he gonna be a playboy? Is he gonna be kind of more modern? He's like, hey man, my dad's the strongest. I'm having a good time.
Exactly.
Like, right?
He said, Trunks. I can relax. I don't need to worry about it. My dad handles this. My older brother is still in the game.
Yeah, you know.
And it's
is
like,
Trunks gonna be
the super nerdy? Did he follow his mom instead?
Yeah, is he gonna be nerdy? Is he gonna be playboying? Is he gonna be chilling? He's like, I'm rich. My dad's Vegeta. You know what I'm saying? Because they're fucking up that fusion dance. You're kind of looking at it like, damn, I think they've been slacking.
It's like, did they pull a Gohan too?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna go ahead and just focus on these books, focus on these ladies.
So it's interesting. Like those literally are gonna be like the newest characters in a way. You've never seen these versions of them.
These are teen versions of them. It's always been kids or future
in
Trunks.
the most peaceful
and it's
time.
And it's just, I mean, that the thing is, I think, like you're saying, setting it up to Oob, that was something that they showed. It was an older version of both Goten and Trunks, and I'm not saying they were full adults, but
they were definitely older. I mean, that part is still there. I mean, they even showed Oob in the Super manga, you know. So go look for him, people. But there's what I kind of like is there's a lot of like in between stories they're doing before you get to that point, and the more the merrier. You know, I don't want Super to end anytime soon.
Let's hope this movie is one of those stories that set it off to be the actual thing like that,
right? Or a spinoff in the sense where it's like, hey, do what you want to do with Goku and Vegeta, but we do love some Gohan, we love some Piccolo, we love some Goten and Trunks. And the rest of the cast too.
Exactly.
Let's see them everybody.
All the Z Warriors, let's bring them back. Like, I think
let's do what no shonen anime can do. Like, have a little spin-off series about the actual other niggas and it actually be good.
Exactly. Like, when it comes down to the brass, the Z Warriors were always there and everybody was whooping ass in some way.
Except for Yamcha.
Except Yamcha. Always just
Yamcha
dead.
gotta get Yamcha.
Which sucks, because Wolfang Fist was G and DB. As soon as it hit Z, his Kamehameha was weak.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that was his karma. He was like, you know what? I'm mad that I had this will smack Goku into that wall like in Dragon Ball.
And that was
He's like, you know what? Fuck Yamcha. You're getting cut by football.
But we got to leave all that rest of that for probably another one.
Right.
Yamcha is a whole video.
Yo, right. The injustice, maybe. All right, y'all. Well, thank you for listening. If you made it this long, please like and subscribe and tune into the next one.
Thanks for the views.